All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you joining me and practicing with me today. And let's get started. When you're ready, you start by lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. Using this first part of the class to slow down, to make some space in the day from everything we've been doing up until now. And as we create this space, we work into this transition from everything we've been doing today into the practice. Remember that we also have to practice this transition. Some days it's easy. We lie back and close our eyes and we settle right in. Other days it's not so easy. The mind feels agitated, it jumps from one thing to another. The body's fidgety. Either one of these is right or wrong, good or bad. They're just how it is sometimes. Sometimes it's one way, sometimes the other. And that's why we practice. Taking the time, starting as we always do, to see where we are today. To give ourselves a chance to settle in, to transition into the practice. So take your time here. Not trying to rush it, not trying to get through this, to get through the next, to get through the next. But you take the time to be right here. Taking the time to feel the breath as it moves in and moves out. Taking the time to feel the stillness of the body, the softening around the edges. take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, swaying the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long one. A smooth rhythm, and the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. The eyes are closed. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending your knees if you need to. And inhale, the right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press the hips back and up, down dog. The head hangs heavy. You can pedal the feet, roll the shoulders, sway from side to side where it feels good. You settle in here, just waking up the body. Then inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale, rising all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward. Cobra, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale for down dog. Finding that rhythm. The movement of the breath coordinated with the movement of the body. The full range of motion, the full range of breath. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg. Right leg. Exhale as you lower. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right, left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Let your eyes be soft here as you move. No tricks or surprises to the sun salutes. So let those eyes close. Feeling that movement, that coordination. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot. Right foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms, you close your eyes, if they're open. Tadasana. Now with the big toes close, heels apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. Setting your hips as low as you like to go. But you feel grounded. You feel lifted through the torso, nice full breaths. Then exhale as you fold forward over your legs. Then you catch hold of whatever you got, toes, ankles, shins. The head hangs heavy, the tailbone tilts up. Nice deep forward fold. Working into it for a couple breaths. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step the feet back. Down dog or moving through a vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. So left knee lowers, the toes uncurl. The hips sink as the torso sweeps up. You draw those hips down and forward as the arms and torso reach up and back. Nice open line. Then on exhale, you're going to bring that left forearm onto that right thigh as the right arm sweeps back for crescent twist. Starting to work into that rotation of the spine. If you want to bend that left knee and catch hold of that left foot, feel free. But be easy here as we're still warming up. And coming back to center. We're going to bring the hands to the floor, framing that right foot. Curl the left toes and lift that left knee. Low lunge stance. And keeping the left hand down on an inhale, that right arm reaches up. Low lunge twist. The shoulders stack, the collarbones broad. And find that base with your legs. That right foot pressing down, that left heel reaching back behind you. And on your next inhale, keeping the torso twisted, you rise up into your high lunge twist. The left arm is reaching forward, the right arm is drawing back. Then inhale, come into center high lunge. The arms reach up overhead. Nice long, low stance. We'll bring the palms together, thumbs drop between your shoulder blades. Elbows point up towards the ceiling. As you press your head back into those forearms, trying to lift the upper chest, opening through the underarm. And inhale, straighten the arms up. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward. Lower the right knee, uncurl the toes. The hips sink and the torso sweeps up. Press and lunge. When that right forearm goes to that left thigh, as that left arm reaches back, press and twist. If you like to bend that right knee, catching hold of the foot, feel free. But maintain that nice twist here. That left side rolling back. Nice and open across the collarbone. And coming back to center, you plant the hands, framing that left foot as you curl those right toes and lift that right knee. And the right hand stays down as the left arm reaches up. Low lunge twist. You get the shoulders to step. A nice long line from hand to hand. Then find your feet. Finding that base. So that on your next inhale, nice and smooth, take your time. You can rise up into your high lunge twist. That left arm sweeping back. Right arm reaching forward. Good. Inhale to center high lunge. The arms reach up, the hips and chest are square to the top edge of the mat. Then palms together, thumbs drop between the shoulder blades. Good. Inhale, straightening the arms. Exhale, hands to the floor, and you step back. Finding your route to down dog. And inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Left heel spins in. Torso sweeps up. The outer edge of that left foot presses firm to the mat. The toes are slightly turned forward. So that left hip's trying to draw forward as the arms and torso lifts up. And then straightening out that right leg. Sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Broaden the collarbone, and on exhale, you fold forward over that right leg. Pyramid pose. The knuckles draw away from your back. Your head hangs heavy. With your next inhale, you let that right knee bend as the arms sweep back up overhead, warrior one. Then peel that left heel, high lunge stance. This time, palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you twist over to the right, revolve side angle. As you twist, you can open those arms up, maybe bind behind the thigh. If the palms are together, and that right hand can press down into that left, and it gives you a little leverage to help you lift the torso, and then twist a little tighter past that left or past that right thigh. Trying to get those thumbs to line up with the middle of your chest, rather than having them lining up with that right shoulder. One more breath. Then inhale as you come back to center, high lunge. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward. Right heel spins in and the torso lifts up. Warrior one. You settle into it with both feet flat. You can feel nice and balanced here, nice and steady with the stance. So the eyes can just close. The focus draws in. That's full breaths. Then straightening that left leg. Sweep the arms behind the back. Interlacing those fingers, and on exhale, you fold forward for pyramid. Keep the hips squaring towards the top edge of the mat so the crown of your head is reaching straight out in front of you rather than drifting over towards that right corner of your mat. You want to feel that the torso is folding right out over top of that left thigh. Then inhale as you bend the left knee, rising back up, warrior one. Peel that right heel, high lunge stance. Palms together, thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist. Revolve side ankle. Right elbows outside that left thigh. The arms can open, they can bind. You work that nice deep, tight rotation of the spine. Good. Inhale back to center, high lunge. Take your time and set it up. Then exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Exhale the right foot forward, low lunge. We're going to bring that right hand to the floor inside the right foot. Left heel spins in, and on inhale, you sweep that left side up toward the ceiling for side angle. The arms can stay in a T, or you wrap that left arm behind your back, catching your inner right thigh, or catching hands outside the right hip. Good. If the arms are bound, it'll open them back into a T. And on inhale, you rise up, warrior two. And from here, we're going into half moon. So left hand to left hip. Right hand will guide you forward. And as those right fingertips touch down, that left leg lifts up behind you. Trying to keep the hips and shoulders stacking. Maybe you lift that left arm up towards the ceiling. One more breath. Nice and smooth. Let that right knee bend as you step back. Warrior two. And take a moment, set it up. Then sweep that left arm forward as you peel that left heel. High lunge. And either keeping the arms up, biceps next to your ears, or hands to your heart. You start to shift your way forward once again, this time for warrior three. Rising up over that right leg. Feeling long from the crown of your head to left heel. And nice and easy, just bring that left foot forward next to the right as you stand tall. Tadasana. Relax your arms, close your eyes. And bringing the arms straight out in front of you, parallel to the floor. You're going to shift your weight forward so the heels peel up off the mat. And on exhale, you slide your back down, imaginary wall. Come to balance on the balls of your feet, palms to your heart. Now if this bothers your feet or ankles, you can always sit yourself down. But as you feel steady, we're all going to twist to the right. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. And try and hug the thighs into each other. Steadying those ankles as you work that deep twist of the torso. And on inhale, you come back to center. And we're going into crow pose. You let the knees separate. Palms flat on the floor, about shoulder distance. The hips lift. So that as you bend those elbows and knees, your knees touch your upper arms. And then you just start to lean forward. Nice and smooth, you feel your body weight shift. Your toes get light, your hands get heavy. Keep your head lifted, your gaze is out in front of you. About a foot, foot and a half on the floor in front of your fingertips. Then you're either going to float or step back, down dog or vinyasa. And exhale the left foot forward. Left hand on the floor inside the foot. Right heel spins in. And on inhale, you sweep that right side open for side angle. Shoulders stacking, collarbones broad. You can wrap that right arm behind your back, catching the inner thigh or catching hands. Opening the arms back into a T if they're not already. And on inhale, you lift the torso, warrior two. Then start to reach forward with that left hand. The left fingertips touch down as that right leg lifts up, half moon. Maybe taking that right arm up towards the ceiling. Good, nice and easy as that left knee bends. The right foot steps back, warrior two. Take a breath to set it up. Then sweep that right arm forward as you peel that right heel, high lunge. And as you feel squared and steady, you start to shift your weight forward for warrior three. Keep the breath moving. Nice smooth inhales, complete exhales. And let that right foot come forward as you rise up, Tadasana. The arms are straight out in front. The weight shifts forward so the heels peel. And exhale as you slide your hips down, imaginary wall. Once again, coming to balance on the balls of the feet. Maybe sitting yourself down. But when you feel ready, with those hands at your heart, you twist to the left. Right elbow's outside that left thigh. And as you hook that elbow outside the thigh for all of our pulse, we want to start to use that to help us draw the torso deeper. So you really pull that right elbow back against that left thigh, especially if those palms are together. As that arm pulls, that left hand presses down on top of it. And you'll feel that leverage start to kick in using the strength of your upper body, your shoulders, to get another degree or two of rotation. And coming back to center. And once again, crow pose. You go right into it. Take your time, one step at a time. Fingers spread wide, palms flat, hips lift. Knees and elbows start to bend. Knees touch the triceps and you lean forward. Feel that tipping point. Good. Nice and smooth, you make your way to down dog. Choosing your route. Breathing as you move. Full inhales. Complete exhales. Then exhale the right foot forward. Warrior two. Nice broad stance here. The thighs rolling away from each other. The arms reaching away from each other. And straightening out that right leg. You turn the right toes in, feet are parallel. Then draw the heels towards each other as the knees bend, the hips sit. Goddess pose. Elbows bend 90 degrees. Good. Inhale, extend the limbs. Spin those heels back out so the feet are parallel. And exhale as you fold forward between your legs. The hands get to the floor. You just comfortably start to walk them back. Drawing the torso in. The head hangs heavy, the tailbone tilts up. Inhale, lifting up halfway. And on exhale, you just walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And then exhale, the left foot steps forward. Warrior two. The right heel spins in, the torso sweeps up. Inhale, straightening out that right leg. That left leg. Turn the toes in. Draw the heels towards each other. The knees bend, hips sit. Goddess pose. Spin out. We fold forward once again.
And this time we're going to bring that right hand onto the floor, that left hand onto the floor, right underneath the face. And that right arm then reaches up towards the ceiling. Nice open twist, shoulders stacking, collarbones broken. You feel long through the spine. Then exhale, the right hand comes down, replacing the left as that left arm reaches up. Notice if the weight shifted dramatically from one foot to the other, and if so, try and level that pressure again. That'll tell you that your hips are staying relatively level, and you're isolating the twist to your spine. Now on your next exhale, you're going to take that left arm and thread it all the way across. And you're going to either grab that right thigh, right calf, or outside of that right ankle. And then the right arm reaches up. You can keep reaching that right arm up towards the ceiling, or wrap it behind your back, trying to grab your inner left thigh. Working the twist a little tighter. As you use those arms, you'll notice you start to draw that left shoulder towards that right knee as you twist. And nice and smooth, unraveling back to center. And that right hand's going to thread across and grab that left calf, left thigh, or left ankle. And that left arm will reach up. And as you want to go tighter, you wrap that left arm behind your back, trying to grab that inner right thigh. And maybe you start to bend that right elbow, using the strength of that right arm to help draw that right side under. That right shoulder goes towards that left knee, but that left shoulder and left side of your torso rolls towards the ceiling. And nice and easy back to center. You take a breath, just let the torso fold between the thighs. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, framing that front foot as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And then exhale, the right foot steps forward. You're going to draw that left knee forward and place that left knee on the ground outside that right ankle as you sit your hips back for half spinal twist. So that right knee points up, left foot is outside the right hip, right hand's on the floor behind you, left arm reaches up, and exhales your twist. Hooking the elbow. And coming back to center. And from here, we're going into double pigeon. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this bottom left shin and draw it forward, or draw that ankle forward, so that that left shin is now parallel to the top edge of your mat. And then you're going to take that right ankle and place it right over top that left knee and try and have that right shin parallel to the top edge of your mat. So the shins are parallel, stacking on top of each other, lining up with that top edge of the mat. So instead of having the ankles in close like a cross-legged seat, they're a little further away. And as you stack them, you may get that right knee all the way down on top of that left ankle, or you might be like me and there's some space between the two. Either one is fine. Just depends on how your hips are. You bring those hands outside your hips, and you start to lean forward. As you want to go deeper, you can start to bring those hands out in front, and you fold out over those calves. Inhale, rising back up. You're going to lean back and lift those legs. Navasana, boat pose. And we're just doing one round, so knees can be bent or straight. The arms parallel to the floor. And you draw in through the low back and the abdominal wall, stabilizing the core. And on exhale, you cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. You draw that right knee forward and place on the mat outside that left ankle. Then you sit yourself back. That left knee points up. Left hand's on the floor behind you. Right arm reaches up. And on exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow outside the thigh. And coming back to center. So you'll draw that right ankle forward so that right shin is parallel to the top edge of the mat. And then bring that left ankle over on top of that right knee. Having that left shin stacking over the right, both parallel to the top edge. Hands outside the hips as the sternum lifts. You can stay right there if you feel that tension starting to build in the outer hips. We start to go deeper as you fold forward, walking those hands out in front. Inhale, rising back up. Leaning back as you lift the legs, Navasana. One round, knees bent or straight. The torso is lifted. And cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And sliding forward into plank. And on exhale, you lower to the ground. You stack your hands, take a breath. Then bringing the arms back alongside the body, palms face down. Setting up for a modified locust. And on your next inhale, you peel the head, the chest, the arms, the legs up off the mat. Exhale, relax. And once again, on inhale, you rise back up. Lifting as much of you off the floor as you can. Exhale, relax. Third and final one, on an inhale, you rise up. And exhale, relax. You stack the hands, rest the cheek. And hands under your shoulders as you press the hips to the heels. Child's pose. Tucking yourself in. Inhale, rising up. You sit over the side of your feet. And you bring the legs out front. Paschimottanasana. Legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you get. Bow your head, close your eyes. And inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You bring the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. From the lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of back bends on our back. So the knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms can be alongside the body for bridge or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. And take a nice full breath. And on inhale, you press down to go up once again. Exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, relax. Once you come down, you just draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then bring the arms alongside the body, palms flat. The legs go straight up. You can hang out right there or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your back. And you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you're wanting variations. Wiggling toes, rolling the ankles. Some legs wide, scissor them apart. Then coming back to center. Toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. Nice and smooth, they all unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once you're down, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. So you press into the hands and elbows. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown head towards the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, nice tight squeeze. Then taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. You release the knees over to the left. Final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. back to center. And on exhale, you either extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana, or you tuck your hands behind your knees to catch right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, take your time. You stay up as long as you want. Find Shavasana whenever you're done. If you're new to headstand, you start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. You bring the hands out, fingers interlace, palms are apart, so that you can place the crown of the head on the floor and cup the back of your head in your hands. And as you're ready, you curl the toes and lift the knees. Your shoulders are active, your base is set in those forearms, your head and neck are light. As you walk your feet towards the elbows, lifting the hips higher. And you think about drawing one knee in towards your chest, heel towards your hip, then the other. Find your balance low here. Then it becomes a lot easier to take those legs straight up. You stay up as long as you like. You come down the same way you went up. And you find Shavasana when you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me today. Always great to practice with you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.